Hello, Grade 7 Exodus. We are now in quarter 4 with our topic, verbs that gives informations and making explanations.
This video is for educational purposes only. Uploading it in any social media platform is not allowed.
Objective. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to list the verbs if it is giving information or making meaning or instruction. We all know that verbs are the action word, okay? So verbs are usually used when giving information and making explanations. So we have the list of different verbs here. We are going to identify if they are giving information or making explanation. So we have here an example. Example in giving information. Discuss briefly the subject on the power plant negotiations. So our verb here is the word discuss. So this word discuss is giving us the information and about the power plant negotiations. Other example is clarify carefully the stand of the manager regarding their event. So the word clarify giving also an information, and that is verb. Another example in making explanations. Compare and contrast the project presented by the group. Comparing is a verb that gives us explanation. Another example. Develop an opinion regarding the motion on the case. Word develop giving explanation. Are some list of verbs and their meaning. After that, you are going to identify if these words giving information or making explanation. Alright? First word is analyze. Analyze means give information, examine them, and question the information. For example, analyze the report that I have given you. So you are going to analyze what kind of report is there. Okay? Next is argue. Argue means show the case that is for or against an idea by giving pieces of evidence. Attempts to influence the reader to accept the point of view. So you are going to fight what is your evidence. Okay? Argue. Next is clarify. Means identify what the issue, topic, problem is all about. Make the meaning plain. Get rid of misunderstanding. So you are going to clarify what was the topic all about. You are going to get the meaning to specify it. Okay, so that is clarify. Next is compare. When we say compare, it looks for similarities and differences between. Give conclusion, which is preferable, needs evaluation. So if you're going to compare two objects, you are going to look for their similarities and differences. Next is contrast. Bring out the differences. So what are their differences? Define. You are going to give the nearest meaning. Explain the meaning of certain word that is given to you. So you are going to define, to specify the meaning, to elaborate further. Describe. Give a detailed or full account of the topic. So you are going to describe, to tell what was the topic all about. Examine. Look at the matter carefully. Consider some areas. For example, examine the result of the experiment. So you are looking for specific detail. Explain. So you are going to give reasons for something. Identify. Point out and describe. Illustrate. So you are going to explain, clarify, and use concrete examples. Next is infer. Conclude something from facts or reasoning. Interpret. Expound the meaning and give your own judgment. Justify. Show adequate grounds for decisions, a particular view or conclusion. Next is outline. Give the main features and emphasize the structure. Prove. Show that is true or certain. Provide strong evidence. So you are going to prove. You are going to show if that is true or not. Summarize. Give a short account of the main points of a matter, removing unnecessary detail. For example, summarize the novel that you have read. So you are going to make a short summary of what you have understand or the important details from the novel. For your activity in a one whole sheet of paper, answer page 493, activity 6. Okay, what you're going to do? From the list of the verbs in the lesson, what particular word will you use when giving information or making instructions? So you are going to separate the verbs into 2 columns. So you are going to list in the first column the verb that gives information, and the other column the verb that makes instruction. Okay, so you are going to identify that. Thank you and God bless.